been a wild course. I can only describe it as demanding, but entirely worth it. I decided to study software for a multitude of reasons, none of which were that I really loved it. I thought that over time my interest in it would grow, but even halfway through this year, I was considering swapping out for financial engineering. I realised that it wasn't that I wasn't at all interested in software, it was just that I didn't see myself as someone who could contribute value to the team and to the project. However, I think I've hit my stride this semester, and I credit that to this course. While I've still got a really long way to go, seeing the progress that I've made has cultivated a love for the work that we do, and I'm really looking forward to our next year of study. It's all about recognising growth. The incredibly steep learning curve that we're on makes it really hard to see how far we've come. Even back in the Sprint 2 demos, I was amazed by Team 700's UI when you hovered over the profile image and there was a little glow behind it. I was absolutely amazed by it, and I just couldn't imagine how it had been done. Looking back, it doesn't seem like that much of a big deal, and it would be easy to feel ashamed of how little I knew then and how little I still know now. But I think it's much more important to just focus on how much we've all improved. When we look at our old code and we see some of its flaws, that's growth, and it's a really good thing, and it's something to be really proud of. Even more so than my technical growth, I love my team's growth. Being surrounded and supported by people on the same journey is just so invaluable, and it's a really incredible experience. We have the same successes and failures, and we work out how to fix them as a unit. Our differences may cause the odd conflict, but they're also the source of our best ideas. And our worst ideas, we held a stand up at the Foundry. It's not good. This course, I think, was set apart from others by the expectations that are placed on us. Gordon Ramsay once said, "When you cook under pressure, you trade perfection." And I think we'll all agree that this has been a very high-pressure course. I think that Gordon probably meant that trading perfection was a bad thing, but I think that in the case of this course, it's a really good thing. Perfection's only possible when there's a limit on how good you can be, and when you're developing soft skills, there isn't really a limit because it's a lifelong journey. So regardless of the outcomes of this course or your degree, and whether you decide to continue with software or you take a different path, the skills that you've developed in this course are really going to stick, and they're going to be really, really useful. Your projects are beautiful, and I loved watching all of your demos, and you should be really proud of them. You should also be proud of yourself just for making it this far. I've been well out of my depth a few times this year, and the support from the teaching team has been really incredible. I want to say a special thank you to our lovely Scrum Masters, Matthew, Lydia, Griffin, Dan, and Hayley, for all of your advice and care. Marina, Miguel, and Fabian, thank you so much for all of your wisdom and your kindness in our mistakes. And Moffat, thank you so much for putting this course together. The time and thought that you've put into it really shows, and we've all received a huge benefit from it. I know I'm not the only person who has questioned their place in software, and also gained a love for it from this experience. Kat and Sharon as well, I would like to thank you for talking to Sam so many times for our room bookings. This has been the highlight of my education, and I can't thank you all enough for the support this year. So a big round of applause for the teaching team. That's all from me.